Now I want to know why the advocate and the senior leader of BJP trying to justify this issue. She being a lawyer, she herself could have taken up, she is really concerned about the reality, the corrupt people has to come now. Whether the person is given bribe or person who's taken a bribe, he definitely should be called and accused. Why is she not taking up the case and going to the court? She can file a PAL because this is a matter of government money. And, this is a matter of public taxpayers' money is being spent on 40% commission. Why is she not doing that? Anyway, that is her wish. Now I want to know is they want to polarize the entire process here just because to keep the people mind in other side. They want to divide the matter in the matter of polarization. They tried Chamrajpet issue, or they tried hijab issue, or they tried halal issue, or Azan issue. But courts are very strong in this country. What I am trying to tell you is the complaint is made to the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister. Why can't they take the complaint letter and send it to the local to register FIR? Why the Chief Minister asking for document? Is the Chief Minister the investigating authority to ask for document? When the complaint is made against a government and cabinet colleagues, it is duty to send the application to the local to take up a charges against them. Why is he not taking that? Rather than that, he is calling them and asking for documents. What is that his intentions are about? This is not correct. What I am trying to say is, whether the investigation take place, let it take place for these 3 years as well as the previous years also. We are ready to accept any investigation as this part. Because the allegation what has been done in front of the NDTV camera is that there was earlier 5%, now it is become 40%. Let them investigate 5% also, let them investigate 40% also. We are not afraid of that. We want taxpayers' money to be spent in the right manner. This is not the way administration goes on. This has become an order of the day every day.
Okay, Asad Abbas. Asad Abbas, you see, there is a every month there is something or the other. February 2022, we can put up those graphics also on screen. The hijab row. March 2022, right. Muslim traders banned from fairs around Hindu temples. Then April, halal meat controversy. April again, row over Tipu Sultan in textbooks. August 2022, Savarkar controversy, the row over glorifying Savarkar in Karnataka school textbooks. However, glorifying Savarkar or celebrating Savarkar is something that the BJP does not do in hiding. They do it very openly, and they hail him as a hero. And then the Ganesh Utsav celebrations at Eidgah. Do you see a pattern in these issues?
Well, absolutely, Sanket Sahab. The fact of the matter, coming from the land of Karnataka, I'm sure all the Kannadigas here on the panel believe the words of the Lord Basavaraj, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. But what is happening? The Lord Basavaraj speaks of one family, one unity and coexistence of brotherhood. But what do we see here? Polarization, communal and more lines. The fact of the matter, look at the irony, Sanket Sahab. I'm sure you've been to Bangalore and visited the Vidhan Sauda. Beautifully stone inscription there. Sarkar of the Kelsa, Devara Kelsa, meaning government's work is God's work. And what is happening to the government's work ruled by the BJP? A 40% scam, not just that, sir. If I could just quickly in 30 seconds give you the nitty-gritties here. In Domnur, there was a playground which was built. What happened there? 5 crore playground, out of which 2 crore going into the pockets of BJP. Not just that, sir. Chitradurga, 2 hospitals were built. One of 18 crore, the other of 10 crore. Yet again commission. Not only that, sir, Right to Education Act. Those schools and unions and associations taking it's from weaker economic sections, even they need to pay 15 to 20,000 for the reimbursement of fees. That is not all, it only gets better with police sub-inspector scam and so on and so forth. The Bharatiya Janata Party, let me request on your channel, sir, the attention of Modi ji, who speaks of being very dealing with iron hands with the brushed Sarkar. High time Modi ji, the Prime Minister of India, to look into the state of Karnataka. Communal politics is the modus operandi and standard operating procedure of the BJP. But the Prime Minister must look into this 40% from a 5% earlier to 40%. I think gone are the days. So what happens when 40% commission is given? There is not just a Bundelkhand expressway taking place with the defects. This will happen with the hospitals, with the school bills, and many more larger.
So you're saying corruption will eventually be passed on to the people, and there'll be inferior highways, inferior roads, inferior and hospitals and schools. Last point, Sanket Sahab. And the people will be the casualty.
Sanket Sahab, I thank you, sir. I thank you for raising the question and asking the question for the leader, the opposition political leader on your show. It is very important, sir. we all stood up for Nirbhaya, we all stood up for Bilkis Bano, and two minor daughters of Karnataka are there, and a pontiff being saved just because of the Lingayat vote bank is absolutely wrong.